Salute and welcome to the Real Big Fruit Podcast. I'm your host, Big Fruit, the Michael Jordan of recording, also known as the voice of the streets, but better known as the glue, because I like to keep things together and keep them in a proper perspective. How y'all doing out there on this Friday afternoon? Absolutely, y'all. Y'all see what it is. I got that Fulton Street hit is spinning. You know what I'm saying? And in that story, I spoke about the drama that the LG Gabanna girls used to bring. So I felt the need to update you on the LG Gabanna girls. Because let me tell you something, son. The LG Gabanna girls are legendary in Brooklyn, New York, especially Bed-Stuy. You understand what I'm saying? They are legendary. So first and foremost, I don't care if I don't get along with nobody. I don't care if we beefing. You know what I'm saying? The truth is the truth. The facts are the facts. You understand what I'm saying? And the Gabanna girls, they represented to the fullest in Brooklyn, New York. So rest in peace to Red. Rest in peace to Sean. Shout out to Tawana. Shout out to Tracy off of Any Rock. You know what I'm saying? The list goes on. It was so many of them from different areas who used to come through LG and link up with these chicks and do what they do. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, I told y'all about the legendary incident on Fulton Street. You know what I'm saying? So dudes been in my DM letting me know the facts. They said, yo, the names I couldn't remember when Sean, rest in peace, threw the ammonia in the girl's face. She threw the ammonia in Little Bird and Sandra's face on Fulton Street. So shout out to Little Bird and Sandra, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was a time, son. That was a time. Word to Bubba. Also, the Gabanna girls was letting no shots, son. You know what I'm saying? Since the 80s. Since the 80s. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all the legendary stories about the Warner. You know what I'm saying? How she got to cutting her face in RB Square Mall back in the days. You know what I'm saying? Fingers blew her in the mall, but it didn't end there. You know what I'm saying? It didn't end there. Tawana was running through Brooklyn looking for blowing shots at her. Yeah, son, the Gabanna girls, son. They was getting it in. It's just like Red, you know what I'm saying? Red stood in front of 456 one afternoon and was blowing shots at Sweet TG. Yeah, son, them LG Gabanna girls, they was about their business, son. They was about their business, son. They was very violent. They brought the drama to whoever, whenever. You know what I'm saying? We all know they ran through the Lizzie bag area. Yeah, they ran through the Lizzie bag area, taking plenty of money. You know what I'm saying? If they wasn't boosting, they was jostling. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, shout out to Cruising, because Cruising was the vet. You know what I'm saying? Cruising was the vet out of Lafayette Guards. You know what I'm saying? Cruising was Big Mama Queen B. Cruising did it all. You know what I'm saying? Cruising did it all from selling crack to boosting to jostling, pickpocketing, you name it. Cruising did it all. You know what I'm saying? Cruising was the big homie. So rest in peace to Cruising. That was my big sister. That was my boy Butter big sister. Cruising is a legendary figure back home. You know what I'm saying? So rest in peace to Cruising. But yeah, like I said, son, the Gabanna girls represented. But more importantly, this video is for anybody who got any feedback. Shout out to Doggy Diamonds, because Doggy Diamonds been in the DM. You know what I'm saying? I could tell he very much appreciated that Fulton Street story because he's a Fulton Street representative. Shout out to Doggy Diamonds. Word of mother. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know him and Yaya grew up together, but that's the homie, son. And he let me know Yaya was running around the hood letting niggas know, yo, they got a bag on my head, son. I ain't know it was like that with Yaya, but like I told you, I was on the island when that shit went down. You know what I'm saying? I was on the island when Yaya died. You know what I'm saying? Yaya was definitely the homie. Also, Doggy Diamonds let me know how that shit was going down on Fulton Street with them tickets. You know what I'm saying? I remember all the tickets being all on the floor. You just have to get the tickets and make sure the time ain't run out before you could hustle them. Doggy Diamonds knew what I was talking about, son. Word to mother. Doggy Diamonds knew what it's hit for. Yeah, man. I see it's a bunch of y'all in here, but y'all ain't hitting that like button, so I ain't going to stay here too long, and I'm not going to ask y'all to hit the like button. I'm just going to say what I got to say and keep it pushing, because y'all already know how I do. I come through Simmons Dougie. I say what it is and say what it ain't. And right now, it's all about Fulton Street. It's all about Fulton Street, the OGs, as well as the females down on Fulton Street. But you can't mention the females on Fulton Street without mentioning the females from LG. So I jumped on here this afternoon just to shout out the girls from LG, the Gabanna girls, the original Gabanna girls. So rest in peace to Red, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Sean. Shout out to Tawana. Shout out to my girl Tracy off of Nostrand Avenue, a.k.a. Borrow a Dollar. You know what I'm saying? That was homie, word to mother. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the Gabanna girls did it all, son. Word. I remember one time, me and a couple of my homies, we was on some stick-up shit like, yo, son, we need to find a heist. And the Gabanna girls was like, yo, we with it. Yo, this my word, son. We walked down the block one time. We was like, yo, let's go stick up this video store. We was gonna go stick up a video rental store. And the Gabanna girls was like, yo, we gonna go in there, we gonna throw the block, we gonna hold y'all down while y'all book these niggas. Yeah, man, that's how the Gabanna girls was getting down, son. They was the real deal, son. You know what I'm saying? They got legendary stories, son. They got legendary stories in Coney Island. They got legendary stories in Greater Ventures. They got legendary stories in the mall. They got legendary stories in the old Metropolitan Theater. Legendary stories at the Adelphi movie theater. Listen, man, the Gabanna girls wasn't nothing to sneeze at when they was ripping and running in the streets. You understand what I'm saying? So once again, rest in peace, shout out to Red. Rest in peace, shout out to Sean. Major shout out to Tawana. Major shout out to Tracy, aka Ball Dollar. That was the homie. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, shout out to Bird and shout out to Sandra. Off of Fulton Street, you know what I'm saying? So we gonna represent Fulton Street to the fullest today. It's all about Fulton Street, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, son, I ain't gonna be here long because y'all niggas don't know how to appreciate Big Fruit. Like I said, I come through 6 minutes, Dougie. I say what it is and say what it ain't. And this video was just a little recap to let y'all know the Gabanna girls was the real deal. Word of mother. And on that note, your boy Big Fruit gonna get up out of here because y'all ain't smashing the like button and I ain't got time for y'all niggas. Until next time, y'all know what it is. Salute.